Hey, what is going on, guys? In this video, I just wanted to talk to you very quickly about COD 2020 and the announcement. What is it going to be? What's going on? And I know a lot of you are a little bit frustrated that the announcement wasn't yesterday, despite the community speculation. But I just also wanted to say that at that, it was just community speculation. There was nothing pointing towards necessarily an official announcement. There was no official... There was nobody who came out and said to look out for this week. You know, there was nobody saying that there was something coming up very soon. Meaning, like, Vonderhaar didn't tease anything. They may have put their profiles black, but at the very least, it was just community speculation based off of a double XP event. We're going to actually circle back to that in a little bit when I talk about a few different scenarios for Black Ops 5 whatever the name's going to be, COD 2020's announcement. Another thing I want to say is I'm sorry that there's no gameplay on the screen because I deleted all of my recordings like an asshole once again. And I also, another time that I tried recording this video 5 times, the 5th time, I realized that I had my voice changer on. So there you go. But okay, what is the deal with COD 2020? I want to first start off with scenario number 1. Now, I'm not going to say, I usually give you guys likely scenarios, less likely scenarios, right? But I can't really do that here because there is no likely, unlikely scenario. We literally have absolutely nothing about this game at all. Not even a title. We don't know the name of the game yet, which is insane. I give them credit for that. Usually by this point in time, we definitely know the name of the game. And there's leaks through GameStop, a whole bunch of different places pouring in. And we really don't know that much yet. We don't know for sure what the name of the game is going to be. Despite some leaks out there, we don't know 100% what the name of the game is. So, and usually by this time we even have artwork leaked, right? Like, it's crazy. But with that being said, let's get into some of the scenarios. Scenario number 1, we're bringing a 2-week quad feed to Black Ops 4 today through May 28th, including double XP. Oh, it's double XP and everything. That's really it. And by the way, this is a tweet by Treyarch, a treat. I know I just jumped into the tweet without explaining why I'm reading it, but this tweet is very interesting, okay? And this ties in with what I said before. The community speculation was that yesterday, May, 14th? It was that yesterday was going to be a release for some kind of announcement or teaser for COD 2020. And the reasoning behind that was because there was double XP in both Black Ops 4 and in World War II. And if you guys didn't know, and again, if you weren't caught up with all my videos, the absolute best videos, some of the best videos on YouTube, I'm not going to say the absolute best, but some of the best videos and informational videos and tutorials and all of that on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, blah, blah, blah. There you go, how to throw in that self promo. But if you weren't caught up to date with the videos, or any news at all in that matter, this is a Sledgehammer / Treyarch Call of Duty. It's mainly a Treyarch Call of Duty. It started out as a Sledgehammer Call of Duty with Raven Software and assistance of them. Shit went down the tubes. Treyarch took over. Activision basically gave Sledgehammer the boot. Treyarch's the leading studio. Sledgehammer and Raven Software are assisting Treyarch in COD 2020. I believe Infinity Ward is also even playing a small role in that as well. But regardless, it is primarily, my point being, it is primarily a Treyarch Call of Duty with the second level basically being Sledgehammer Games. And the reason why the double XP in both games was leading people to believe there was going to be an announcement in or on the 14th was because both of these studios are making the next game. They're both magically doing a double XP event now. It's got to mean something, right? That was definitely fair to assume, right? Like, at that, it was also an assumption. I think it was a fair assumption to make, but hey, it didn't pan out. Okay. Now on my screen, I'm reading you another double XP event. Is there anything in World War II multiplayer? No, there's absolutely nothing in Modern Warfare multiplayer. World War II multiplayer. There's no double XP, no nothing in World War II. So you may be saying, there's no double XP in World War II. Why would this be important? Well, to be honest with you, if it's going to be... There was a leak saying that this game, the next game, BO5, could be marketed as a Sledgehammer Call of Duty, even though Treyarch is leading. But Treyarch is leading behind the scenes. And since that is the case, and most likely it's going to be marketed as a Treyarch COD, since that is the case, it would only make sense if there was going to be a double XP event leading up to the next COD announcement for Treyarch to have double XP in their game. It would be nice for Sledgehammer to have double XP in their game as well, but right now it's looking like that's not the case, and basically what I'm getting at now is that the community speculation from beforehand is probably going to be applied to this same situation right here for good reasoning, meaning that on May 28th, 2020, we could be getting our COD 2020 / BO5 announcement because they have a huge double XP event going on from today until May 28th, which is a Thursday, which is either that or a Tuesday, typical announcement dates for Call of Duty. So it is very possible that on May 28th, we get our official announcement of COD 2020. Also, that doesn't really interfere with anything in Modern Warfare. Most likely, they're going to be advertising Modern Warfare Season 4 on the 26th, is it? Yeah, on the 26th or 27th, and I believe it releases on the 3rd. So it shouldn't interfere at all with that, and I believe on the 28th, they can just have some kind of teaser or an announcement or something of that sort. So this is definitely a possibility. Double XP leads right into the announcement. That's possible. Same deal as before, though. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the case. Definitely doesn't mean that's going to be the case. Just wanted to give you one possibility there. Another possibility that I want to give you guys here. Can I pull this calendar up right here? I think I can. Okay, perfect. Okay. Peace Officers Memorial Day. Okay. So today is Friday, May 15th. Okay. Maybe next week on the 19th, there's a brand new map that's going to be coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare at some point soon. I forgot the name of it. Doesn't really matter. That map could come into COD Modern Warfare multiplayer next week at any point in time. Then they can announce COD Modern Warfare Season 4 on any point in this week. And then on June 4th, which, by the way, there's a PlayStation event going on June 4th. And don't forget, Call of Duty still has PlayStation still has the exclusivity rights to Call of Duty. There's a PlayStation event going on June 4th. Now that all the MW stuff is out of the way, they release the map here on one of these dates. They announce Season 4 here on one of these dates. They release it on the 3rd. And then on the 4th, they have the PlayStation event and show off some COD stuff. It's possible. That's definitely very possible. Or just, they could be separate. All that stuff could happen in MW, and then now that that's done with, the 4th, new COD 2020 stuff. Also, you can have all this stuff going on in MW, which most likely that map's going to be releasing next week anyways, at some point in time. Then you have some COD 2020 stuff in here. Hey, for all we know, I mean, now I'm just really stating obvious. I'm really just saying that anything can happen, which is the truth. For all we know, next week on the 19th, they can release the map, hype up COD 2020. Then the following week, they can announce some MW stuff, release the MW stuff, and then, I don't know, do trailers or something like that for BO5. I really don't know. Nobody knows what the case is going to be for this COD 2020 announcement. I just want to start to give you, I'm trying to think of another scenario if I can, give you some different scenarios that can go down. But ultimately, I just want to let you know that this is completely random. Like, we just don't know. We won't know until it happens. But I always like to speculate, right? Why not just speculate? Why not just come up with some mock situations onto how some stuff could work? Because some of this makes sense, right? Get some MW stuff out of the way, then get some BO5 stuff going, because MW stuff should stay separate probably, because they're going to be two separate games. That's definitely. Also, I just remembered another situation. Shout out to Revive Gamer HD. We're going to talk about that in a second. But it's possible that any of these situations can happen, that none of these situations can happen. I just think that some speculation is good every now and then, especially in situations like this, because it could be a fun discussion. But okay, getting to what Revive Gamer said. Okay, so I tweeted out, so maybe May 28th now because of the double XP event, right? By the way, drop a follow on Twitter. And also, by the way, we stream on Twitch every single day at 9:15 p.m. EST. It's always Call of Duty Zombies every single day. And then in the daytime, I'm going to start doing some multiplayer streams. So daytime multiplayer, nighttime zombies, and in the daytime as well, I want to start uploading custom zombies videos maybe 2 to 3 times a week. That is the goal. Okay. Anyways, getting into Revive Gamer, what he said, and I actually think that this is not a bad idea at all. I think this is a really good idea. Do I necessarily think it's 100% going to happen? No, but it would be a great way to market the new COD. Okay, so he says, but that makes no sense. MW Season 4 is like a week after then, which I disagree with. They can do whatever they want. Doesn't really matter. What are they going to do to market COD 2020? And MW Season 4 at the same time. Again, I don't necessarily agree with any of this, because that's not true. They can literally do anything they want anytime. Doesn't matter. But this right here. And I mean, I really think he said this to lead into this, because this is the main portion right here. Unless they do some crazy live event in Warzone. I really didn't think about it like that. Like, we've been hearing about events in Warzone, but we've never seen actual content, right? We haven't seen any Warzone events. This could be the perfect time for them to have their first Warzone event inside of inside of MW? What if all the big streamers are playing Warzone, right? That you have maybe over 1 million eyes just in live streams alone. Then you have people in the games playing Warzone. Then you have the community themselves, like other people like myself, who maybe won't necessarily be in Warzone, but are going to be ready to make videos, excited for an announcement. There's a new event going on. There's some crazy stuff going on in Modern Warfare. We don't know what it's about, but it's a new event. Maybe the bigger guys know this way they actually stream it. You know, it wouldn't make sense, right? But not even saying that's going to be the case, but whatever. Say there's some huge event that's about to happen in Warzone. It happens. It affects Warzone, definitely affects the Warzone map in some way, but it is also a transitional thing into COD 2020. There's some crazy event, there's an explosion at the end, and then we just see a big V, or a big like Black Ops 5 logo, or whatever the name of the next game's going to be. There's some big-ass logo, and then immediately right after that, there's a trailer that drops. That would be awesome. And, I mean, at the same time, you'd be saying, okay, that's just an event in Modern Warfare, and then that really doesn't market Season 4, that only markets a new COD, and that's definitely true. But I think that's a good way to start the marketing for the new COD, because at the same time, they could market that brand new event in Warzone. They can get more people into Warzone, right, to just want to jump in because there's some crazy event going on, just like with the Fortnite events, right? Get some people jumping into Warzone, bang, this insane event, people going nuts, they announce the next COD, or they tease the next COD. That's important. They don't really announce it. They tease the next COD. They give us the name, the title, or something like that. And then, or maybe, who knows, maybe they even show a trailer in there. But I that's not where I'm going with this, right? They tease the next COD. Maybe we see the logo. And then, okay, event's over. It affects Warzone. Then we move on with our regular lives. Then they announce, and this would be, I don't know, maybe at the end of the season, near the end of the season. And then they announce, after that, on Twitter, they give the Season 4 trailer, and that's it. And then that's just all the MW stuff. Then the following week we get some more COD 2020 teasers. That's definitely possible. Or another way you can look at it, maybe they do this big event Warzone. Maybe they do everything for MW, completely throw COD 2020 to the side, and maybe the event happens right at the split between Season 3 and Season 4. I don't know. Maybe there's downtime or something like that. But, or maybe as soon as it opens, maybe as soon as the new season happens, we immediately get a cutscene, or we get some kind of in-game event that changes everything. And during that event, we get that COD 2020 announcement. Because at that time, don't forget, if they were to go down that route, all the MW Season 4 stuff, all the MW Season 3 content, already out of the way, already done. And now it's just COD 2020 they're sitting on. And that would also be a great way to transition from not only, from Season 3 to Season 4, but also from, this is Modern Warfare, the next game coming up soon is Black Ops, blah, 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 whatever it may be. I think that's definitely a good situation as well. I think an in-game event is definitely an interesting idea to play around with. And again, thanks to Revive Gamer for bringing that up in my head. I don't know, we really don't know necessarily what's going to happen, but it's definitely fun to think of what could happen. I'm not saying expect things like that to happen. I'm not saying expect some crazy live event to announce the next COD. What I am saying is that it would be cool. If it doesn't happen, no big deal. Like, this is a difference. Some people get really hyped up about some of the stuff that I'm saying or that they think of, and when it doesn't happen, they get disappointed. You can't do that. You just can't do that. You have to let them do their thing, and that's it. You got to take it for what it is. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you drop it a thumbs up, and of course, make sure you are subscribed for a ton more Call of Duty videos, especially zombies, because we are an amazing Call of Duty Zombies channel where we have a ton of fun. And that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.